Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the Mile High Air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Dick! Dick!
Jimmy going to look to throw it on the first play. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. You can look at this Bronco defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week,
here we go.
All I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that, though. That one deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. He finds his man. Complete. It's Jacobs. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. 3rd down and 10.
11.
Garoppolo now. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they find a way to convert there on 4th and 6. It's Myers again with another catch. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
21.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, we know the guys up front have to protect when it's a pass play, but it's really out wide. Sometimes you're going to swing a tight end or maybe even offensive tackle to get out there, but most of the time it's fellow wide receivers. And they really weren't up to the task there, were they?
Do you like that call on your own side of the field?
I don't mind that call at all, just about anywhere. But the key is you have to have the confidence, and then they have to execute their blocking assignments. Otherwise, you get the end result we just saw there.
They will run for the first time here with White. Oh, fighting off the defender. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. We can look at this Bronco defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So they'll come on 1st and 10 now from the 33.
13.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Garoppolo. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The kick by Carlson is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The Broncos at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in riding high, just 1 loss in their last 7 games.
And I like the way that this team is winning football games because they're doing it the way that coaches love to preach. Penalties at a minimum because they've been very disciplined, very focused in their business.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Willis. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's got some space here. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he'll have it in the run zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Now Willis. And it's caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Marvin Mims, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are able to answer the early 3 points and take a 1st quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
1
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10. Garoppolo again. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. He's still on his feet. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there, doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Raiders are once again back in front.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The quarterback run good for 10 that time, but it does lead to a 3rd down. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis. He'll air this one out from Mims. Touchdown! Marvin Mims with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Broncos have moved out in front. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And that makes it 14-10. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this point with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Here we go, here we go.
The offense on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. This is taken around the 12. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down.
That's good for Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Trick the Eagles, trick the Eagles. Hustle.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. Willis. And he fires one incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Willis looking to throw it. Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. Sly able to put this one through. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need it right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 18 more yards there and another first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Partner, so many times in games we see the most difficult acrobatic catches, whether it's on offense or even interceptions. In this case, this ball's tipped and popped up in the air, and it looks like a chance for a pick. And guess what? For whatever reason, they just couldn't finish the play.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up fourth. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
And They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And now the rookie's free. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. The last time that a little bit of a special teams breakdown, that field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold.
And that's caught at the 25. It's a big play there for Vegas. 52 yards.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Jacobs going to try the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 10 yards.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.